Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome,
If you did just watch the last video, previous one to this, which is where I've got to be careful because it's still little. Turned this little, I've got dust on it and everything now, but I'll turn this little bowl thing just out of some square piece of sapele. Okay, so I'm just going to now turn this one. As you know, I've done that one with the spindle gouge, a little bit of carbide, a little bit with a bowl gouge. This one I'm going to do it just with carbide. Okay, so if you haven't got your traditionals yet, or you're not planning to get them, I would seriously recommend you do, so you can mix everything up. It's so much fun. This one I'm going to turn with just a standard type 3 set. Okay, so I'm going to hide my coffee over there so it doesn't get full of stuff, and we're going to start. Right, so I'm going to start that up and just stand over here out of the way, so if anything's going to fly off, it ain't going to hit me. Right, okay, smaller piece, so we've got a little bit more speed on this one. There we go. Right, and we get started. I'm going to start with a 12mm round. Okay. And like I say, don't go onto the front, always start from here and just drop your handle down and come down. Else put your hand there just to stop the chips hitting you. I'm doing no different to what I've done with the spindle gouge. Okay, use it exactly the same. We're going to come in this way a little bit, but don't break out. Around this way. Nearly there, I've got a little bit here, I can feel it. That's alright. Little flat there still. I'm going to bring it down a bit more. I'm going to bring this in and get my foot on there. First, right. A little bit smaller than that, alright. Tiny little bit smaller. Yeah, about that. So to roll that right over, cut that in like that. I can actually put my dovetail on with the round tool, okay? There we go, feels nice. Right, okay, now I'm going to drop over to the detail chisel same as we did to get the finish. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do an extra little, get a nice finish there. Right. There we go. Little bump just there. Yeah, that's alright. Have a stop and a look. See what it looks like. Yep, that all looks good. Okay. No tear out, all good. Right. Exactly the same. And the wire's twisted up. The wire's twisted. You've got the same 180 grip. It's actually the same piece of paper, okay? 180. It's still the same bit, I haven't changed it. All it needs to do is be little wire brush. Freeze it up like new. This one, I'm going to oil this one. I'm going to put an oil finish on this one, okay? So I want a little, trying to put some oil in. I haven't got anything, I haven't got a little pot. Okay, I ain't got a pot to, to pee in. Then I'll put some oil in. Right, okay, I'm going to put my balls there because if you've watched my videos you'll know I like to put oil on while it's moving. Oops, and I'm splashing it everywhere. Gives that a nice rich finish. There we go. If they let that oil will soak in while I'm doing the other side. And you can do a wax finish and stuff like that. I'm doing this just to be quick, guys, that's all. If I was going to do a wax, I'd probably do my sanding paste. Put a bit of sanding paste on, then just give it a wax. So for quickness of the video, I'm just oiling it. Okay. Right. So now we're going to just do a following. Take the step centre out. Don't stab the elbow on it. There we go. Right. Let's just start off with the 12mm. Do a bit high. That should do it. Right, okay. a little bit high because I'm getting a nipple. So a tiniest little bit high there. Let's see now. Now to get rid of it. And like I said before, if you want to push in flat like this with your carbide, you can't get it all out, you can, but when you do that, be aware that you will dull your cutters about 10 times quicker than if you can roll it over and do it. Literally. If you can use them like that, your cut will last you probably more than 10 times longer. These have been on here for, it's coming up for 2 years now that I started making those, and I've used these quite a lot, these type preset. Not on every video, but on a lot. Right, and like I said, you can come in, roll it over and pick up and get a nice push cut as well. You can get the push cut. It's a bit, you'll find it probably a bit easier with the 9mm rather than 12mm. The 12mm is a bit bigger cut, you've got more chance of it catching. Like so, see? But it's only a little catch, there's nothing to worry about. I just let it roll a little bit more than I needed to. Right, I'll be smooth. Right, let's have a look and see how we're going. Right, you can see the finish we're getting, look. Beautiful smooth finish, okay? But now I want to start getting more of this centre bit out and get this a bit finished. So now we're going to change over to the hollower now. We're going to go over to an SCH. And the one I'm going to use is a little SCH6. This is fantastic, this tool. Okay? Just on the bar flat, it's all done for you. Might be a bit low. On the tiniest bit low because of different sides of the bar, see? That had a 12mm bar, this has got a 10mm. That's it. Right, okay. In there, taking a deep cut. It's taking a bit deeper cut than it wanted to. But there we go, look at that. Wow. I will take a little bit more out of that bottom corner there. Just take a little bit more, not too bad, we're quite thin, we're nice and thin. I've got to clean that edge up there, yeah? Right, I think, no, that's all right actually, I'm filling up there, I've got enough out of that. But you can see how with this tool, when you're thin on the side, you can come in, you don't get no vibration, no nothing. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm just going to clean up that front edge. And all I'm going to do is roll it, see? I'll come in there, clean up that edge, and all it is a case of, it's just a rotate of the handle, that's all it is. Just rotate your wrist. This is all wrist work, okay? So I come in with the cutters open and I'll just rotate it. That's all it is, that's all it takes. Right, and then just because it's fun, we're taking one more pass. Nice if you can get your tool rest just at that slight angle, and then it just runs round. A little bump just there. So just picked it up. Just picked it up. I thought I've moved it. Hang on. Right, let's come and take another pass. Right, I want it to run off, and that means I've got the bump. There, done. SCH6, absolute fantastic tool. All the hard work's done for you. All you've got to do is stand there and do that. That is it. Full of bowls all day long. That 6mm cutter that everyone seems to think is so aggressive. And the finish, well, where's my switch? Where's my switch? I'll turn that. There, look at that finish. Okay? Smooth as that, that's that finish off of that tool. Alright? And we're just going to do a little sand, just, well, because you do, don't you? Because you do. So otherwise, what have you paid all that money for a sander for? Slow that down a little bit. Then you end up putting marks in with a sander. There we go. Let that oil soak in, and then once it's all dried in there, you can give it a little bit of a buff up. Once it's dried in, now I've got to turn it around now to take the foot off. See how we're going to do that. I don't know that that's going to fit in my 5-inch jaws. I think it's a bit small for that. No, I think that's going to fit again. We're lucky. If not, I might get it in my soft drawers rather. I think I'll put that into my soft drawers. Soft drawer. Keep me live. Bit of dusting. By soft drawers, I mean they're nylon drawers for new turners who don't know. They just fit on your. If you've got the record power ones or the Nova chucks, they just screw straight on. They're flat, and then you turn them. You put whatever shapes you want in. You actually turn it. Okay, so you just put it on, and you can use your carbide, your traditional whatever, and you just turn it to whatever shape you want. Okay, give that a little clean up with a wire brush. As you can see, I've got a 10 there that I can go over for getting into a recess. I've got a hole there, I've got another dovetail one here, and then I've got this bigger one out here. Okay, the only thing between those and the wooden ones, I like my wooden ones, but the only thing with these ones, they're very good, but once you've cut them, there's no going back, is there? There's no changing. You can get a few fit, they're quite thick, so you can do a few different things with them. But with the wood ones, I just unscrew that, put another bit of ply on, and away I go. Right, let's see. But the idea of these is, obviously, you can mount your piece in there, like so. It's dovetailed, so it's not going to come out. And being it's nylon, it doesn't mark it. That's the idea of it. So it just gives you so many different ways you can hold things. And like I said, I make up my wooden ones, these ones, which will do exactly the same job. And these are just done on, I've got a video up for this. These are just put onto small set cold drawers, okay? And then I just, when this is done with, I'll unscrew those 4 screws and put another piece on and turn it to whatever I want. Or I can put another piece on top of that, like on the other 2 chucks I've got. This one, this has got 3 layers. It's a small set of cold drawers, dusty chuck. Okay, and I've got 1, 2, 3 bits of ply on there, so I can do loads of things. I could put another bit on if I wanted, because they're just for holding pieces for finishing off. So there's no problem with weight or anything like that. Doesn't become an issue. Don't think about weight is going to be a problem. You think you put a big lump of wood and turn it, don't you? That's a lot heavier. Right, okay, face shield on because we're turning. Look at the dust. Look, it's red with dust. Look.
Yeah. Imagine that going in your lungs.
That's what I say. You really don't want to breathe all this. Look, all this. It's all on my shirt. It's everywhere. You don't want to be breathing any of that in. You really don't, guys. Right, let's start that up. Everything's running nice and true. And now we're going to take that off. Because we've been with carbide, we're going to stay with carbide, and we're going to go and use our detail chisel right on centre. I say, don't just push it in and scrape. You'll get a cat. It won't be nice. Okay, you can do it all gentle like this straight. It's not nice. Just roll it. Roll it over. Handle slightly down. Roll it over on the bevel. Cut it in. Use that bevel and you get a lovely cut. Right, we're just going to roll this round. Same as we did with the last one. Roll that round. We're going to come in there and we're going to roll it over. There we go. So we've got a nice rolled edge there. So that's nice. We're going to flatten it down a little bit and then we're going to come in there, swing right the way round back over here, and then we're going to like that, and we've got a lovely little foot there. Okay, and that gives us a nice little finish, all done with your detail chisel. And that is it. little bit of 180 grit. If you want to be really clever, the good thing on here is to get a little bit of oil on your cloth, on your paper, and you can sand with oil. And then you don't get no dust if you sand with oil. Just put a little bit in your lid. Yeah, if you sand with oil, you don't get no dust. There you go. Put oil on there.
Such a rich looking colour, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I like oil on this sort of wood. Take the mask off. I like oil on this sort of wood. This Sapele, Iroca, and all that. I like to oil it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Laura.
Oh, that's still a black.
Yeah, Laura. I like it a lot. I do. A little bit of dust there. That's all that is. No marks. See those jaws. When you hold these sort of things, you don't get no marks. And there's another thin, tiny little dish. Okay, just using up the scraps, guys. A little change dish or something, and then put it on the side. Put your loose change in it. Put your keys in, whatever you want to do. If you want it for a little dip, you can use dips, peanuts, whatever. Wouldn't be a big enough peanut bowl for me, but if you was offering peanuts to a visitor, then you want small bowls, don't you really?
Yeah.
Let's face it, don't give them all your peanuts.
I've just got a couple of thank yous, just while you're finishing off there, Glenn. Raymond Wise, thank you very much for the buy me a coffee.
Thank you, Raymond.
Yeah, and Phil Hamrick, thank you very much for your donation to the channel.
Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Right, so there we go, guys. That's that one, and that's the. Oh, let me just grab hold of it. I've got oily hands, and that's the little one I've done on the video previous. So that one's oiled, and that one's been done with a coat of lacquer. Okay, just a quick coat, and that's it. And that stuff's really good. It's drying out inside now, so it's doing all right. But that is really good stuff. Yeah. There you go. Right, that is it, guys. So that was one for today. So, right, toodle pip, and I'll see you on the next one. Just using up scraps of wood. That's all it is. A little bit of scrap. I would have just thrown it away. I burnt it because it's not got much to do with it, really. I'm really struggling to think of things to do. So, right, I will see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.